Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. I'm your host, Hank, along with your great co-host, Marc.
How we doing? How we doing? You know what? I realized you gotta let me do the intro once.
You
I've
want
never
to do the
done an
intro?
intro yet. Yeah, I'll do the next intro.
No, go ahead. Just fuck it. Just go ahead and do the intro. Do the intro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Incompetent Nerds. This is Mark speaking, and here with your co-host Tank, the one of the original founding members, and we are here back in 2019. And the topic of today is New Year, New Us. Pretty basic.
Nice. You know what? I gotta.
Thank you.
You
Thank
gotta give me
you.
some of that. What you call it? I'm still keeping my intro in, just to show.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, so New Year, New Us. I know people hate that whole saying "New Year, New Me," but it's kind of funny.
It's true, man. You just you press everybody presses the reset button.
Yeah,
When your phone changes the time, you change. You know what I mean?
yeah. Once you see that year change, but still, people are still stuck in 2018. 3 months. You know how every year changes. Everybody's still stuck 3 months into the last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Writing those dates like, oh, January 1st, 2018. Oh fuck, 2019.
Right.
Oh, that was hell back in school.
Yeah, I remember. This one's got to be easy, or I guess you can just get rid of the circle on the bottom, make it into a 9.
Oh yeah. But let's start this off with this New Year's resolutions. So personally, do you set up like any goals or resolutions for this year for yourself?
Yeah, man. I got a couple. I guess I'll start with the podcast. I want to be consistent here for you. I think we can turn this into something cool.
Oh yeah.
I want to get on camera at least twice a month. I had this goal last year, and it sort of like fell off the bandwagon, so to speak. But now, I have my own lights. I have a new phone I can record on. It's just like I got no excuse, even if I don't got an audition or anything. It's like I gotta just find something and put it on tape.
Yeah.
And I gotta hold myself accountable, and I gotta have other people hold me accountable, because you need practice. You need to practice to play the game, even if you're not always doing something.
Yeah.
Um,
Surprised you're not like those LA vloggers with fucking DSLRs and walking around talking about their day and trying to be the next freaking YouTuber.
yeah, I don't
Like
know.
Casey Neistat.
I've never heard of him.
He was the one that started the whole vlog.
Oh, just the trend.
He started the trend of vlogging and the DSLR cameras, and that's why nowadays you see. Well, you're in LA, and I believe that's where you see most of it. Is motherfuckers walking around with DSLRs, recording themselves, chatting away.
That's funny. But no, a girl actually played in our groundlings class. You have to play characters, and she played a character who was like a vlogger from Sweden.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, I gotta say hi to my fans. Oh, this, and she treated everybody like a fan, like the grocery store clerk, like, oh, I'm sorry, no autographs.
Oh God, it's cheesy.
I think it's a great idea for a character. But yeah, get on camera and then I gotta go to more open mics and try to get on some more shows, do some more writing.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
2 open mics a week is my goal.
yesterday, didn't you go to open mic yesterday?
I did. Oh my God, dude, the
So
Comedy Store on Monday nights.
tell us about that experience.
Yeah, dude, it was so crazy. So the Comedy Store has an open mic on Monday nights, and about 170 people showed up. I'm not exaggerating. And it's random. It's a lottery. So everybody waits in line, everybody writes their name, and then it's just you wait for the lineup. I did not get called up, so
Yeah.
I just went home because I did not know it was going to be that crazy.
Yeah.
But I did learn a lesson. From now on, I got to go to smaller open mics and ones that are a little closer to my house and a little more local. So even if it's, not as big of a crowd, I can get some time in, and I can save on gas and have it not be so crazy.
Yeah, especially going expecting you to get on stage and then it's a
Yeah,
lottery
yeah.
system.
But yeah, I mean, you still have to go to check it out at least once.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got to go.
Well, the next time I'm in LA, uh, I'll definitely go and we'll see. Can
Yeah,
can
I
they do like
same with
duets?
no, well, you have to have like an act like prepared.
It is prepared. It's me and you being completely fucking fools on stage. It's like what we do here on the podcast. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incompetent nerds, and me and you just walk up on stage.
Hello. I'm gonna have to teach you how to write a joke first.
Funny. Teach me how to write a joke. I just go up there and just start talking mad shit. That's what I just do now. I just talk mad crap and just be funny that way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a comedy episode. We can go through the whole process of joke writing and what that looks like.
yeah. What's the joke?
Uh-huh.
What the punchline, puns, things like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those are mine. How about you? Any of yours?
Mine's is the traditional like everybody else's, but that's because I need to. I have to do it. It's not by choice. It's I need to. Losing weight. My goal for this year is to drop 50 pounds, and if I could beat that goal, before the year ends, it's to make it to 75 pounds. To lose 75 pounds. So uh currently I am 300 pounds. When I weighed myself when I started my diet, which was last week Thursday, I kind of fucked up Friday. Um, I'll talk about that later. But I started my diet Thursday. I started doing like little small workouts in the home because it is winter Chicago, and when it's cold, it's fucking cold. Um, but I did lose 2 pounds. My diet consists of a lot of greens and a lot of chicken.
That's awesome, man. I mean, I do not want to work out right now at all just because how cold it is. But I was thinking about this. Like, I don't want to go work out because it's like most of my workouts, I go outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
same
like
here.
I go to the park and I go do something, you know?
Yeah, same here. When I was, because you remember years ago when I started working out, I started losing the weight. I lost like close to 40, 50 pounds. And all of that was due from eating right and just going outside. I didn't have a gym membership. I despise a gym membership because I feel like what's the point of me, getting a gym membership where most of the workouts I can do at home or outside for free.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the idea like, oh, dumbbells, working on your muscles. Well, now I look up like certain workout apps and it's like all at home and you could like target almost every muscle without a need of a weight at all. So
Wow,
using that to
nice.
educate myself, I could target almost every muscle I need to work out without using any weights. And the
What app
weights
do you
is
use?
it's results and Fitbod. Fitbod will show you if you buy like the service. Um, they'll give you more
Premium.
workouts. Yeah, they're premium
Okay.
services. They'll give you more workouts you can do, but they'll have a diagram if you pick male or female. But they'll have a diagram of the human body of
Mm-hmm.
just the muscles, like the muscle locations, and you could click on said muscles. And when you work out those muscles, the color starts to change. I think
Oh, that's pretty cool.
deep red means you should just like relax that muscle and work on a different muscle. So
Mm-hmm.
that way, when you do, like, just say the whole week, you literally worked every single muscle from that, what you plan. You give certain muscles time to relax, and then you could go back and working out those.
Right.
So I was like, holy
So how does
snap!
it track it?
By you doing reps, by you doing it, and if you do the exact number of reps as it says, then you're good to go. Because you could change it if you
Oh, so it just says do this exercise and then you click, okay, I did it.
yeah, once you complete it, you click OK, and it's like, okay,
Got it.
this is the ideal calories you lost, and this is the ideal strain or fatigue you put on your muscles.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
So I was looking into that, and I was saying this last time. I was also me and my girlfriend both decided to do this, so we're both losing weight together. And our goal, like a couple's goal, you could say, is to lose 100 pounds total for me and her at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'm not trying to say like, yeah, I'm 300 pounds and my goal is to reach 185 or 180, which is the ideal weight for my height.
For yeah, 6 foot.
Not even six. I wish I was 6 fucking feet, but 180, like 170, between 175 and 180 is the ideal weight to for a guy who's for a male who's 5'6", 5'6",
Hmm.
5'7", and I'm in between. So that's my goal to reach is that, but my short term goal is to lose 50 pounds. So
Yeah,
that
you can do
way,
it. You can totally do it.
yeah, by the year. So that way, I could set my next goal for next year to lose another 50. Now, I could reach my goal, then of course I'll extend it. But my all time goal is to hit, once I hit 200, is to use the leftover 15, 20 pounds of fat, whatever, and turn it into muscle. So I start
Hmm.
building muscle mass, building my arms. Like, I already have fucking strong, thick legs. Like, that's already, and it's funny because it's like, I don't feel like that's all fat in my calves, and I don't have cankles, thank you Lord, because I like to
Right,
walk and go upstairs and shit. But
right.
I already have strong, fucking sturdy, like strong fit legs. So the only things I will have to worry about is working my thighs,
It's the upper
abs,
body.
arms. Everything will be mostly upper body
Or,
once I reach 200 pounds.
above anything above your knees.
Yeah, basically anything up, knees and up is got to be worked out. But
Right.
once I do reach that 200-pound weight, that's when I'll just start just pumping iron, push ups, just building up just muscle mass and chest and arms and things like that.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a gym? Like,
Hmm.
have
I
you ever
have,
had a gym membership
I
before?
have. When I did it, it was oh man, you're gonna take me back. So when I got a gym membership, I was going through tough times. I had to put my dog to sleep. She had
Uh-huh.
my dog had cancer,
Yeah.
and it spread to her brain, which we didn't know she had cancer, but she was getting more and more vicious towards the kids in my family. So
Hmm.
until we found out she had cancer, so we put her down, um, and that just bummed me out. And I just felt like I felt depressed. I was just shitty attitude. And a gym open up next to my home. So I was like, fuck it, it's perfect. It's next to home. I'm not going anywhere far. So I just started going to the gym. But at the same time, because I was still down and depressed, I wasn't
Hmm.
eating right. So I was working out, but I wasn't eating right. So
Right.
they were
You.
constantly casting each other out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times when I go to the gym, like I feel really good, but then if like I don't make a good eating choice that day,
Yeah.
it's like that good feeling you had is like gone instantly.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go to the gym and work out, and you do the shit. You just did you just did a fucking mile fucking sprint. You're happy. You achieved your goal, and you went to go celebrate by going to fucking Jack in a Box, getting a triple cheeseburger with some onion ring. I don't know if they have onion rings, but yeah,
They have onion rings. Jack in the Box has onion rings.
get a triple cheeseburger at Jack in a Box. And for all the Chicago natives who listen to this, if you're 28 and younger or 30 and younger, ask your folks. They know what Jack in the Box is because it was in Chicago back in the day.
And if you're in LA, you better know what Jack in the Box is, or Arizona, because they're everywhere and they're great. And I've probably taken you to one past midnight at some point in our lives.
And if you don't and you live in LA, Mark will hunt you down and fucking murder you. Let's not say that because next thing you know, they're going to be some random ass murders in LA and they're going to look at this podcast. It's like, he's the culprit. Grab his ass.
Yeah, eating Jack in the Box is not a life-threatening offense. I promise.
Oh my God. Um, Before we move on, remember when I first landed and I was telling you like, man, bro, I'm hungry. Let's go get some lunch. You're like, yeah, what you want, bro? I was like, it's probably normal for you. It's probably every day, but let's go to Jack in the Box. You gave me that look like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, bro, there was Jack in the Box in Chicago. They just took them all out, and plus I need to take pictures and send it to my family who used to eat at Jack in the Box. So that's when I
They
got
said your
that.
mom was the one that was upset, or your aunt.
My
Which
mom.
one was?
It was my
Okay.
mom. It was my mother because when I told you that Jack in the Box had tacos, you're like, they don't have fucking tacos. And then when I ordered it, I'm like, yeah, can I get the tacos too? Like, yeah, sure. You're like, yo, what the fuck? I've been
Yeah,
eating
they
here
have
all my
tacos.
life, and I never knew they had tacos.
I knew they had tacos. My grandma used to eat the tacos all the time.
Oh,
That was like her go-to.
yeah. My mother, that was my mother's go-to when she was younger. She would tell me, because that's when Burger King has tacos now, and my mother was saying like
Yeah,
they were similar.
not the same.
Yeah,
Not the same.
my mother was just saying like they were very similar. So that's like when she eats that, like I feel like if she goes out to LA, which I think we're trying to do like a family trip out there on one of these like one, not this year but maybe next year, to
Mm-hmm.
go to Disneyland. And the
Yeah.
first thing I want to do is like, Mom, let's go to Jack in the Box and let's get you your tacos. So that way she could actually eat a Jack in the Box taco and go back to her childhood, like bring that nostalgia back.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be there.
Oh, I know you'll be there. You be there with the Disney hat, with the freaking Mickey Mouse hat on. Like, hey mom, hey everybody. My sister's gonna be
Enjoy
like,
that.
is that Mark? Yup. You
Yeah,
told
yo,
you
no,
invited
she won't
him.
even have to ask. You won't have to ask.
Yeah, she just want to confirm. She gonna be. I'm gonna be like, yep, that is that crazy white boy with the hat on. You told him we were coming. I had to. I want me and him have a podcast going, and we are supposed to be doing an episode. He decided, fuck it, I'll go to Disneyland with y'all. So he's tagging along.
That's funny.
Oh man. Oh, all right. So new year, new us. So everybody, the new year, new us does not mean it's gonna be a new us personally. It also means that it's gonna be new for the channel. So me and Mark been having discussions on where can we take this channel. Like we want to get big, we want to grow big, we want to be more involved into the and just in podcasting in general, not just talking about nerdum and geek culture and all this other stuff, but get on other topics as well. So we decided to create a theme of the month. So for this month, it's just, of course, it is New Year's. So today is talking about New Year's, but the theme for this month is mostly to deal with winter. January always falls in winter, and having both of our input on uh, winters in LA versus winters in Chicago, and see how that goes, and discuss about that, things like that nature. And don't worry, we'll still have our stupid rants, and we'll still talk crap about Star Wars and Lucasfilms. Don't get me wrong, we'll still talk about our gaming and our nerd culture. And if whenever Jay gets on, which is I had to contact him, Jay, I hope you're listening, motherfucker. You're gonna get a phone call soon.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what Tank is talking about is sort of like my vision, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like we want you guys to be involved. We want to have like themes and directions for like each month because we're a kid from Chicago and a kid from LA, like, but we have cool experiences to share, and we want to share them with you guys, and we love sharing them with you guys. So, if you ever have a question or something like you liked or even didn't like hit us up. Like, we'll talk about it. We try to be an open, collaborative family here. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and
more so just like let's start the new year off and keep open arms.
yeah, get this ball rolling. And you know what? Uh, I'm very glad, Mark, that I brought you on, and I'm very glad that we did have this conversation on themes and what you call it. Like, I'm enjoying this. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a fun year and a new year for Incompetent Nerds. Like this is gonna be the
Thanks, man.
year where we'll get our name out there. I don't feel like
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be the year of us, making it big, but this is gonna be the year where it's like, yo, our name is out there. We're getting a following. And who knows,
Yeah,
maybe once we get like a big enough following, we could probably do live streams where we just do audio like live radio recordings and people
yeah,
join
live radio
in and
would be the the move eventually.
Oh yeah, and people just come on in and they listen to us. You know, they could send us questions on the fly. We'll do our best to answer as many as we can and so forth. You know, just try to get in there and just just entertain you guys as much as we can.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so like, subscribe, email us, give us ideas, things to talk about, anything. We're open to it.
Follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Where can they follow us? Now's a great plug time.
That's a great plug time. Well, that's a good one. Cause yeah, I can't believe I forgot
You
the
don't
damn.
know.
I always have I always have it in the descriptions, just so I don't have to say it. I'll just say you know where to find us. It's in the descriptions below.
But maybe they don't know where to find. If they're listening in the car or something, because they're sitting in traffic, because they're in LA, they need to hear it.
Well, you can find me at on Twitter at ICN_tank. You can find Jay's Twitter at ICN_JJ. And then you can find the main podcast at ICN Podcasts. And that's the
And
letter
on
C.
Instagram, it's incompetent_nerds.
Oh, Instagram's getting taken out.
Uh-oh.
That's going bye-bye.
Podbean
Definitely you can
and
find us on
iTunes,
Podbean.
Google, anywhere podcasts are consumed.
Yep.
And I am Mark Brewer at Mark is a Dodger fan on Instagram and Mark_Brewer7 on Twitter.
And there you go. I gotta add that to the description now. But yeah, you can find us iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and of course you can contact us by emailing us at incompetentnerdspodcast@gmail.com. And again, all of this information will be in the description below. There will always be in the description below, and you don't have to worry about listening to. Did he say ICN as ICEN? No, you'll find all the information below.
Yeah. So what do you have a New Year's? I mean, aside from your New Year's plan, do you have any New Year's traditions in terms of let's see. Not what you do. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just ask. How was your New Year's? What did you do?
Got fucked up, wasted.
Yeah. But you didn't work on the first, but you worked on the second.
No, I didn't work on the first. I worked on the second.
Okay. So what was it like going to work on the second?
Pissed off. Dude, I was mad. It's like, why did I have to come to work?
Was it still that lull where half the people were off and half the people were just not giving a
Well, with my experience at the corporate office, I don't since you work in education, so you automatically had the 2 weeks off. I don't know. I'm just cracking jokes at you. Fuck you. Well, for us, since we're working those weeks, I worked Christmas Eve. No. Did I? I worked Christmas Eve, but we only worked half a week, only worked half day, and I worked a full day on New Year's Eve.
Right.
I didn't take any time off during this holiday, but for New Year's, did work a full day Christmas Day, and when I got home, I just rushed to get everything ready because around 7:00, I invited my girlfriend. It was her daughter. My grandparents came over, and one of my grandparents' friend. So it was just a small tight group of us, and I bought alcohol. I bought a bottle of tequila, and funny story, my grandmother does not drink any alcohol. Not one doesn't. When she was younger, yeah, but she despises people who drink alcohol.
Okay.
So as soon as my grandmother walked into my house, we poured 3 shots for me, my mother, and my girlfriend. And when my grandmother walked in, she was the first one. Well, she was the second one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I poured a 4th shot, and I told my mom, I'm like, tell Wella or grandma to come to the kitchen. So my grandmother comes into the kitchen and she goes, "What?" And I hand her a cup. I hand her the shot glass. She goes, "What's this?" I'm like, "Drink it. It's New Year's." She smells it. She goes, "Ugh, I ain't drinking this." I'm like, "We have to celebrate. Come on, it's cheers. It's New Year's. It's gonna be a brand new year. It's gonna be a brand new year in a few hours." So she goes, "Fine." Boom. We cheers. We drink it. She's like, "Ugh, give me something to drink." So she drinks. She drinks a lot of water. So we gave her water.
That's funny.
I feel like a total asshole,
Sure.
but also great
That's cute.
because
It's cute.
I made my grandmother take 3 shots of tequila that whole night. She
Oh.
took 3 shots of tequila with us, and she had a small glass of wine, not like a full, what you consider like a full glass, just like a small portion of wine, because her friend came over. Her friend's a wine drinker, so we
Mm-hmm.
had some red wine. We poured some for her friend, and I poured. My grandmother asked for just a little bit, so I poured a little bit for her, and that was it. And it was funny because the last shot I gave my grandma, which was the third and final shot for her, she goes, "I have to go home." I'm like, "You live down the." I'm like, "You lived across the street. You could walk home. You'll be fine. Plus, you have your bodyguard to protect you, which is her Chihuahua."
That's funny.
Definitely
Sounds like you guys
danced.
had a great time.
Oh, bro, we had music playing. So that whole night, we just had salsa playing, and I can't dance salsa very well, but when it comes to bachata or merengue, I love those. I love dancing to those because merengue is fast and it's upbeat, and you just get into it. And bachata is more like it's side to side.
Mm-hmm.
So with merengue, I just went to the living room. Me and my girlfriend talking. I'm like, "Hey, I'm like, follow me to the side real quick, the living room." So I'm walking to the living room, and I go. We're playing music through YouTube. So I go on YouTube and I type in merengue mix, like a party, just a mix
Yeah,
playlist. There
like
you
a
go.
long one.
Yeah, it's just a playlist. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, one of the major artists. So any Spanish people, any my Spanish listeners who know Oro Salido, which is in English solid gold. Um, he's fucking known. I think he's a Dominican merengue artist. So he's known
Mm-hmm.
fucking worldwide for his music. Play him, and I grabbed my girlfriend mid talk, and we just start dancing. So me and her dancing in the living room. So I attracted my grandmother, my mom, her friend, and my sister and her daughter all to the living room. And my grandfather, we're all in the living room. We're all dancing with each other. And it was because I started. Because nobody was dancing to salsa. We were just listening to it. But as soon as I threw that merengue, we were just all dancing. Dude, I'm talking about we were
Nice.
dancing for the whole night. That I was dancing with my girlfriend. Then I was dancing with my mother. Then I was dancing with my grandmother. Then I'm dancing with my sister and my girlfriend's daughter. Like, we were having so much fun that the next day I complained because my legs were on fire.
Yeah, we talked that day. You were like, my legs hurt.
My legs hurt. Dude, so that morning when we woke up, when me and my girlfriend woke up, um, what you call it? The girls were hungry. My mom was super hungover, talking about she's hungry. So I'm like, okay, let's go to McDonald's and let's buy it was still early in the morning, so I'm like, let's go to McDonald's and get some McDonald's breakfast. Okay, cool. So we go to McDonald's, and no bullshit. I felt like close to how like it was in LA when we did after we did the hills, how I just could
Mm-hmm.
not for the life of me lift up my legs to get in your damn pickup truck. You remember that the whole time I kept getting in and out of your car, you kept hearing go, "Ah!" I felt like that.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my, yeah, you gave me that look. What's wrong
Always
with you?
thinking.
I was like,
Yeah.
fucking legs are on fire, bro. They're sore. They hurt. It hurts to stand. It didn't help that we stood for like nearly an hour and fucking waiting for a hotel room in Vegas.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Hey, but I was a beast because I had my luggage, I had your luggage, and I had your girl's luggage, along with the fucking
Cooler.
the cooler, and I'm dragging all of that while you had I think you had your bag and your girl's bag, and she had nothing. I'm over here like, why I feel like I'm their fucking butler or whatever. I'm dragging all this shit.
Yeah, Tank was in line, and I was applying for a credit card so I can get us out of line. And
Pretty.
then when I got the card, we like went in the smaller line, and he was like, "Wait, I don't have to wait in that line anymore." I was like, "Nope."
Oh my god. So yeah, we got breakfast. So on our way back home, my legs were still on fire. I told my girl, I'm like, I'm never dancing with you again. Like you just had me on the dance floor that whole night. How dare you do that to me? She literally like almost broke her neck the way she looked at me with like these devilish evil eyes. I was like, me? She goes, me? You mean you? You kept pulling me up on the dance floor, you motherfucker.
Oh well, it was your alternate ego.
Yeah, it was pretty much. I know I was just joking around with her because that whole night it was basically me being a just total ass.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, expect it for my birthday in Vegas.
Yep, I'm
Especially,
ready.
especially that I'm looking up. I'm already looking at any Spanish nightclubs over there, and as soon as that music hits, I'm gonna give you like I did PK, or was it PK, or was it Jonesy? I had him at Jonesy. Um, then I had him, gave him a 30-second merengue lesson at a Latin club, and he just soared with it.
I love it.
He was like, "Hey, I really want to dance with her, but I don't know how to dance this music." So I showed him real quick. I'm like, "Yo, this is what you do. You just do this. It's like a march. You just step, step, step. You know, feel the music, work the hips, work the arms, the shoulders." I'm like, "There you go." And when you grab her, you just, don't forget to twirl around. Don't stay in one spot. Constantly move around. Like, keep it entertaining for her. It's like, okay, I got it. He goes on the dance floor. Fucker takes off. I'm like, this son of a bitch.
It's like a born dancer. You had no idea.
Pretty much, he got rhythm like a motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that was my New Year's Day waking up. What about you? I heard you were
That's pretty
dancing. I
relaxing.
heard you took over the dance floor New Year's Eve.
I did. There are pictures on Facebook. Yeah, my mom and I, my aunt, uh, my girl, yeah, and then my mom's friends. We all went to this. It's an Italian church in downtown LA. It's like right outside of Chinatown,
Yeah.
but it's a really old church, like over 100 years old. My grandparents used to go there. They have this like rec room, so to speak, or banquet hall, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and they have these parties, and it's like 6 course meal, Italian, it's Italian stuff, like so you're eating all night, you know, drinks, dancing, everything, play
Yeah.
music, but it's filled with a lot of old people. And dude, old people know how to party and they know how to go hard. All of them are great dancers, better than me. They know every step. They stay in rhythm. Like they make no mistake. They're literally all flawless.
Yeah.
And it's hard to keep up, man. It's hard to keep up because it's just like you're just dancing and then you're dancing again. Then there's another song and there's another song. It's like 10 songs and that's only 10 songs is only like 30 minutes. So it's like times that by 6.
Dude, I just went onto your Facebook. I'm looking at the pictures right now. The first pic, why you look like you're yelling at your girl? Like you're
I
really
don't know. She
mad.
said the same thing.
I'm like, bro, why you look so mad? Then the next photo, she's like she's having a ball, and you just look like I'm fucking bored. Hey, no bullshit, bro. You look like a mobster in this one with that hat on, that maroon suit.
Yeah, I tried to mix it up. I went with the maroon suit. I was thinking about bringing that one to Vegas too because I really like that color. But yeah, I don't know. They just got me at bad angles. I look like I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yo, this one looks like you and her were plotting to kill somebody. Is you with your hands up, and she's just staring at you like, stop being funny, and you're just like, yo, I'm being serious. He's like, I'm being
Yeah, there
serious.
was a moment where like I was the only one in like the front part of the dance floor, and I was just jamming, like eyes closed, like feeling the music, and nobody was around me, so everybody just started watching me, and I had no idea. And then when I got off, Lakin was like, you know they were all looking at you, right? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was just jamming. Like,
Bro, like no, a lot of pictures there's of you.
yeah, yeah, they got because they have like um the people who like do the music have a photographer,
Yeah,
and I'm like friends with them on Facebook. So like they tag me when they like know that I'm there, you know?
yeah.
So
Oh,
it's kind of cool. Got a free
this is a
photographer.
cute picture. You got your jacket off. You're next to your girl. You guys are smiling.
Oh, the chair.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at
Yeah,
your
that's a
photo of
nice one.
you. Yeah, it's a very cute picture. But I don't know, for some weird reason I just saw this picture like 60 years from, like not even 40 years from now. You look like you're gonna be the guy with no teeth, and
Oh,
she's
don't
still
say that,
and
man.
she's still gonna
I'm
have
gonna go
that.
brush my teeth before bed. Now that you said that.
Yeah, and Elle's still gonna have like that beautiful smile, and you're gonna be like, hmm.
Yeah, yeah. All the people are old there. I'd like to. It'd be cool to take like a picture, that picture, like every year. You know, that way you like have it through time. That'd be pretty sick.
Oh yeah. What you call it? Like, holy shit! I wish I had my cup of water. Fucker's about to die over here. I always have a cup of water with me, and today I didn't have a cup of water.
Oh man, we need you hydrated.
Yeah, yeah. These are some nice photos. Yeah, we didn't take any freaking photos for our New Year's. I think it was just like
Yeah,
the Snapchats here and there, but I felt like we should have took photos. But then again, we weren't all dressed to impress. It was just like we're at
hanging out.
home, hanging out, just like
Yeah,
pajamas and stuff like that, just chilling. But oh, something fell. Um, maybe next year, like this New Year's, I could probably like go out somewhere and just have a ball, get all nicely
yeah.
dressed.
Does Chicago do like fireworks and stuff and like
Yeah, we
they
have
go big?
fireworks. Yeah, we have
Okay,
fireworks.
that's cool.
Just like we don't have something big like how New York does it, of course.
Like Navy Pier, do they like do something cool or like where do people go?
Is it Navy or is it Grant? I think they go to Grant Park.
Oh, okay. Because in LA they do like there's one in like a downtown park and then downtown's really big, but then there's also like Disneyland does a show, Magic Mountain does a show, like the boats on in Orange County do a show, so it's like
Yeah,
it's different.
what you call it? It's Navy Pier. They have the
Okay.
fireworks and everything going on.
That was even a
Um,
guess. Look at how good I am.
they even have it along the waterfront on the river.
Oh, okay, cool.
They have it along the river. We don't even call it the waterfronts. We call it the fucking lakefront. Whoever wrote this is not from Chicago, but yeah, we even have it along the river. And there's even like I'm looking it up like now. Like there's hotels that be having all types of parties. So maybe one of these days, damn. Oh, so maybe one of these New Years, I might have a go to one of these hotel parties and just go fucking bonkers. Meet
Yeah, I
some
mean
new people.
24-hour subway, like I think that changes the game in terms of like how you get around,
Oh yeah,
especially in like moments like that.
dude. What was it? I think it was like 3 in the morning. Uh, Me and my girl go on my porch to get some air. Cause no, yeah, to get some air, and I'm lighting up a cigarette and we're just talking, and there I see a CCA bus driving along. I'm like, that sucks to be them. Like I feel like maybe they took it upon them like, hey, I need the money, so I'll work New Year's, or it was like you have no choice, you gotta work New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they get paid a little extra. My aunt's I guess my step uncle. My aunt's husband works at a grocery store doing he's a meat cutter, he's in the butcher
Yeah,
area. He always like grinds on the holidays like Christmas, New Year's Day, Thanksgiving Day, like day before, day after, all that stuff.
oh yeah,
But he makes bank. Like he said he makes like, you know, almost $100 an hour in some cases, if more than that. Just because of A, no one wants to do it, B, it's a holiday, like C, like You get overtime. It adds up.
It does, because that's why I didn't take any time off. Because I wanted to work through it. Plus, our team was very very low, and it's like because a lot of folks were taking vacation. I'm like, and plus, well, everybody's taking vacation. I couldn't take vacation,
Right.
and I kind of like took a vacation, even though I didn't want to. I got sick twice, 2 weeks back to back.
Yeah, that's brutal. Very brutal.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else that we have. So we are at the 40-minute mark.
Okay.
And the last thing I want to say we could talk about, just end this shortly, is anything new? Like tried anything new this week or anything like that?
Have I tried anything new? Let me think. Oh, dude, should I tell people? I don't know if I could tell people.
It's
I'll
up to you
screw
if
it.
you
I'll
want
tell
to.
people.
If you want to tell people,
Uh,
just let me know. Not just let me know once we're done. If you want me to edit out or not,
no, no, no.
I
You
could
can
do it
tell
in
people.
post.
So I I had quit coffee for a little bit,
Okay.
but I got dinner with a friend, and then she's like, "Oh, like, do you want to go to this coffee shop?" And I'm like, "Fine, whatever." And this guy was like, "Oh, you gotta try our like I don't know, I don't even remember what it was, like our latte with like foam, like sea foam and sea salt or whatever. Or I don't even know, but bro, it was the most delicious latte I've ever had.
Was it a caramel
And
latte
I
with sea salt?
no, it wasn't even that sweet. It was just like it was like an iced coffee, and then there was like a little sea salt on the foam on the top, but there was like no caramel or anything. But I recognized that like really, really good coffee
Yeah.
doesn't make your stomach hurt, you know?
No.
But like most of the times when I have coffee, it's just like I have tummy trouble. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, whatever. But
Or
when
you
you
gotta
have
puke.
exactly, but when you have like a coffee that's like, wow, I feel the caffeine, I feel the flavor, like I feel everything, I feel great. That's like how you know, all right, this shit's good. So
And that's when you hit them.
I
Yo,
want
what's your secret to the coffee? Cocaine. Ah, that's why I feel like this. Thank you. Never come back to this bitch again.
exactly, but I did earn miles, so that was cool. But yeah, that I mean, I always try. I think I've told you this. I always try to shop local or eat at a different restaurant every time I go out. Not a
Yeah.
fan of chains, but I definitely want to try like to find more local, either coffee shops or like places that do drinks that well, because like that's worth it. It's very worth it.
Oh yeah.
How
Um,
about you?
I on the topic of coffee, I stopped drinking coffee.
Cool.
I'm a huge coffee person. Um, when it comes to my coffee, I don't add any sugar. It's just usually the coffee and cream or just black, depending on how I feel. But it's mostly
Right.
coffee and cream. Um, so I just stopped that and just started drinking green tea,
Uh-huh.
uh, either caffeinated or decaffeinated. So in the morning, I'll drink like a caffeinated green tea to give me my caffeine. But then during the evening, I'll just drink decaffeinated. And that's because
Right.
I really like drink green tea, and I don't drink with it sugar either. I just drink it just like that, just
Nice.
brewed, and that's it. Um, also, oh yeah, I already said I lost 2 pounds, so I can't say anything that I tried anything else new. I do have an update.
Okay.
I did a 3 hour podcast with D.
3 hours sounds like a crazy amount of time.
Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, it was a drunk podcast, and part one was already released. I am breaking them up into parts because it is going to be ridiculous to upload a whole 3 hour podcast, and I wanted to break it up in parts. So stay tuned for part two and part three coming in weekly.
Cool. I love it.
Oh yeah. Have you listened to the first one?
Not yet. I will listen to it tomorrow.
I'm just letting you know right now. It gets great.
It's a great.
It gets better.
Well,
But yeah. I think that is all that we have for today.
that sounds like a great place to stop.
Oh yeah. So you want to go ahead and give us the outro, Mr. Intro?
Sure. Thanks for listening, guys. We will catch you next week on the Incompetent Nerds. I am your host, Mark, along with Tank.
I'm
Thanks for
Tank.
listening, guys. See you next week.
See you guys next week. And if you want to contact us or find us, you can find our information below in the description. Peace.